Today the political space became very active after Nasir El-Rufai spoke openly about his relationship with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and many Nigerians began to look deeper into what his words really mean for the future of politics in the country. He explained that many people believed both of them were very close politically, but according to him, their connection was never based on personal friendship. He described their paths as parallel lines, meaning they existed in the same political environment but were moving in different directions. This statement quickly started conversations because for years many citizens assumed that both leaders were working hand in hand behind the scenes. Before we go deeper into the gist, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss important updates like this. Now, let us break the situation down in a calm and simple way so everybody understands. In Nigerian politics, people often think that public support automatically means personal friendship, but that is not always the case. El-Rufai explained that his support during past political moments came from party decisions and wider political strategies, not from a close personal relationship. This kind of explanation is not unusual in politics because leaders sometimes work together for a common goal even when they do not share a personal bond. Many viewers are asking why this statement matters so much right now. The answer is timing. Nigeria's political environment is gradually moving toward another election season, and when that happens, politicians begin to speak more openly about their positions. Statements like this help them clarify where they stand and how they see the future. Some analysts believe El-Rufai wanted to clear public misunderstanding about his past political role, while others believe he is simply preparing Nigerians for a new phase in political discussions. When he used the phrase, parallel lines, it created a strong image in people's minds. Parallel lines move side by side but never cross. In political language, that can mean differences in vision, style, or long-term plans. He did not present his words as an attack. Instead, he explained them as a simple description of reality from his own perspective. This is important because in news reporting we focus on what was actually said, not on rumors or emotional interpretations. Many Nigerians also remember that El-Rufai has a history of speaking directly. He often uses clear language to explain his views, and that style is one reason his comments quickly trend online. In modern politics, a short phrase can travel faster than a long speech, especially when people feel it reveals something new about relationships among leaders. Another angle to consider is how alliances in Nigeria change over time. Political history shows that leaders can work together at one moment and take different paths later. That does not always mean conflict, sometimes it simply reflects changing priorities or new political goals. Viewers should understand that politics is not always about personal emotion. It is often about strategy, timing, and the needs of the moment. As reactions continue, some supporters believe his statement shows honesty because he clarified what many people misunderstood. Others feel it signals that political lines are becoming clearer as the country moves toward future contests. No matter the interpretation, the conversation itself shows that Nigerians are paying close attention to how leaders communicate. Please take a moment now to like this video and subscribe if you want more balanced political updates explained in simple English. Let us look at the bigger picture behind the headline. Nigeria's political environment has been active in recent months, with discussions about governance, economic direction, and coalition movements. When a well-known political figure speaks openly, it often connects to these wider developments. Some observers believe that politicians are gradually repositioning themselves, trying to show voters what they represent and how they differ from others. At the same time, the presidency continues to focus on national responsibilities, including economic policies and political stability. So while public statements create headlines, governance activities continue in the background. This balance between political talk and real-time governance is part of what makes Nigerian politics dynamic. Another interesting part of this gist is how communication shapes public opinion. The way a message is delivered can influence how people react. By choosing a simple phrase like parallel lines, El-Rufai made his message easy to understand for everyone, even those who do not follow politics closely. That is why the story spread quickly across social media and news platforms. Many viewers are also discussing whether political leaders need to be personal friends to work together. In reality, politics often brings together people with different personalities and ideas. They may cooperate for a period of time and then move in separate directions later. This is not unique to Nigeria, it happens in many democracies around the world. As we continue with the gist, it is important to focus on respectful conversation. Political discussions can sometimes become emotional, but understanding the facts helps everyone form a clearer opinion. El-Rufai's statement was presented as a personal explanation, not as a call for division. That distinction is important for viewers who want to stay informed without being influenced by extreme narratives. Let us also talk about how citizens are reacting. On social media, many people are sharing their interpretations. Some say the comment shows independence, while others see it as part of normal political repositioning. The diversity of reactions shows how engaged Nigerians are with the country's political future. One key lesson from this story is that political alliances are not always permanent. Leaders can support each other at one stage and then pursue different paths later. This does not always mean disagreement, it can simply reflect growth, change, or new priorities. Understanding this helps viewers see political news in a more balanced way. As the conversation continues, viewers should pay attention to how other political figures respond. Sometimes a single statement can open the door to new discussions, new alliances, or new debates. Nigerian politics often evolves through dialogue, and this moment is another example of how open communication shapes the political environment. We are now at the middle part of this gist, and if you are enjoying this clear explanation, please like this video and subscribe to support more detailed updates like this. Let us move deeper into what this might mean for the future. Some analysts believe that statements like this signal a new phase where political actors define themselves more clearly before upcoming elections. When leaders describe their relationships openly, voters gain a better understanding of the political landscape. Transparency can help reduce confusion about who stands with whom and why certain decisions were made in the past. At the same time, viewers should remember that politics can change quickly. Today's statement does not always predict tomorrow's alliances. Nigerian political history shows many examples where leaders who once seemed far apart later found common ground again. That is why it is wise to watch developments calmly and avoid quick conclusions. Another interesting point is how this story highlights the difference between personal and professional relationships in politics. El-Rufai explained that his involvement in earlier political processes was based on party structure and collective decisions. This reminds viewers that many political actions happen within larger systems, not just through personal friendships. As the days go on, more discussions may come from analysts, commentators, and citizens. Some will focus on strategy, others on personality, and others on the future of party politics. For viewers watching this video, the most important thing is to stay informed and listen to different perspectives. Let us also talk about the role of the audience. Nigerian voters are becoming more active in following political conversations, and that engagement encourages leaders to communicate more openly. When citizens ask questions and demand clarity, politicians often respond by explaining their positions in greater detail. This interaction between leaders and the public is part of a healthy democratic process. The phrase, parallel lines, may sound simple, but it carries many layers of meaning. It can suggest independence, difference in vision, or simply a clear boundary between two political journeys. Understanding these layers helps viewers appreciate why the story is trending and why it has become a topic of national conversation. As we approach the end of the gist, it is important to remember that respectful dialogue is key. Political discussions should focus on ideas and actions rather than personal attacks. News reporting aims to inform, not to create unnecessary tension. By staying calm and informed, viewers can better understand how statements like this fit into the wider political picture. So as you reflect on everything shared today, think about what this moment represents. Is it simply a clarification of past misunderstandings, or is it the beginning of a new chapter in Nigerian politics? Only time will reveal how events unfold, but one thing is certain: open conversations like this keep the political environment active and transparent. We have come to the end of this detailed gist, and if you found it useful and easy to understand, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you always receive clear, balanced updates explained in simple English.